What's up, YouTube? Southern Comic Geek coming to you with another haul video. Today is the tale of two comic books. Kind of like the tale of two cities, one good, one bad. If you want to see what I picked up today and hear that story, stay tuned for the video. So I was able to get down to Baton Rouge, Louisiana today, and they have two comic shops. As big of a city as Baton Rouge is, you would think there would be more than just two comic shops, but no, there are only two comic shops. And so went to one that I've been to before. Both of these I've been to before. I was looking for specific books. I felt like they had a bigger backlog of really good books. What I found was a shop that was really proud of their product. So proud that the prices were not very realistic. Additionally, as I had my list, I was asking, well, do you have this or do you have that? The gentleman was less than happy to help me. It seemed like he was not enthused at all with helping me. So I said, I had what I had, and I said, all right, that's it. I'm out of here. Now I was able to pick up on some good stuff there. Some of these comics that I picked up from there are newer spiking books, and so they obviously had not gotten around to repricing them as of yet, so made out good there. But as far as the rest of the stuff, I could have spent a lot more money there. So, too bad for him. However, the other one, which I'll show in a bit, benefited from the willingness to help and having the books out there and fairly priced. So the ones that I picked up from the not-so-friendly comic shop were Star Wars Tales number 10. These photo covers have gotten really up there. But there's 10. Star Wars Tales number 11. This is the first appearance of Bail Organa in comics. Then we got number 12. Little photo cover there. Then we got number 14, which this is the an Apocalypse Now, Apocalypse Indoor, but Apocalypse Now kind of homage there with the photo Ewok. So that one's kind of a nice one. And then we've got Star Wars Tales number 13. This is not the photo. There is a photocopy of this one, but this is Mace Windu nevertheless, and so that one's kind of worth some money. And the good thing about these, they're square-bound books, so unless somebody just opened them straight away, typically they're in fairly good shape. But they were cover price, which was only $6 a piece. So hey, couldn't beat it. Picked up some boards and bags there. So the other place was having a half off sale, and I said, hey, Katie barred the door. Let's get in there with the want list, and so that's what we did. Picked up Jedi Fallen Order number 2, and most of these books were $4 marked, so they were only $2 a piece. Jedi Fallen Order number 3. Picked up this Armed and Dangerous. I didn't even know I needed it, but this is from Armada Comics, which is a side of Acclaim Comics. Now, I know that Acclaim, of course, owned Valiant, and that it also did Windjammer, which was its independent creator-owned titles. But I'm not sure about Armada. I'll have to check it out, and maybe I'll leave a comment down below when this video posts to let you know what it was. But I'm kind of wondering if it's kind of like Vertigo, more the adult line, because it does say suggested for mature readers. And Bob Hall, who's known for his Shadow Man work, did that. Archer and Armstrong, number 9. That's from the more recent run of that. You just don't find these all the time, especially not for $2.50 a piece. But this is the Deathmate Red Gold Edition. This is a Liefeld cover, some bloodshot action there. And then the epilogue of Deathmate, the Gold Edition. So again, for that price, I couldn't pass it up. Divinity number 0. The Life and Death of Toyo Harada, number 2. Number 3. Number 5. And number 6. And I just noticed this, but somebody put a little launch party card in there for Absolute Carnage in there. So we got Ninjak, number 0. And then these, Ninjak number 25, these are homages to, it's a movie poster, but I can't think of the name right now. If you can remember, leave a comment down below. But this is Star Wars Darth Vader number 21. That's from the 2nd series. The one that's currently going is the 3rd series, to kind of put it in perspective. I was crossing my fingers that first Ahsoka Tano was going to be in there, but alas, I was not fortunate like that. Then we got 13, Charles Soule, and the artist killing it on that Vader series. Number 18, little Moff Tarkin action. Number 12, 10. Now, that was a fun story I've read before. What's her name? That was the librarian of the Jedi. She comes back and he kills her, but then he destroys the holocron anyway. Then we got number 7. Then I picked up the Savage Dragon number 1. Now, I'm not a big Savage Dragon or Eric Larson fan for that matter, but there's a reason why I picked this up, as you can tell. This is a newsstand, so I will typically pick up these image newsstands, especially when you can get them on the cheap. It was only $1.50 after the discount. And so the other thing about it is that this is the blue writing. So Big Will actually pointed this out to me. So if you see a Savage Dragon 1, doesn't mean you have them all. And the only variance is, well, in this case, it's also a newsstand, but is the coloring below of the letters there. So there's a green one, there's a blue one, I think there's a yellow one, or maybe a pink one. So there's 3 of them. And so inside there is a fold-out pinup poster, and it's different for each depending on what color that is. So thought that was pretty slick. Then picked up Unity number 17. Trinity Angels number 7. So this is kind of a rare find again for this series. It's acclaimed, and found it. I was like, man, you don't just run across these all the time. And then this is it Basic Instinct? Is this kind of an homage to that? Leave a comment down below. Unity 21. Unity 18. Unity 19. Number 22. Number 23. Jedi Fallen Order, number 5. Then I got Mighty Morphin Power Rangers 54. Moon Knight 188, which lenticulates to, doesn't really do that much difference, does it? To that classic Bill Sienkiewicz cover of Moon Knight 25. Moon Knight number 3. That's from the Lemire run. Number 7. And number 9. And kind of what started off was this. Again, you just don't see these in these shops now. This board and bag has seen better days. But this is Chaos Effect Gold Edition. So, Cable 25. This is Simone Bianchi cover. Turok, Son of Stone. Some 30-cent goodness from Gold Key. Painted covers. Check that out. That's issue 110. Then this is issue 112. These were, I think, $9. Yeah, $9 after the discount. So some early Turok there. Detective Comics 985. Those are a couple that I've had some, and I was filling in the gaps. 978 because they were $1.50 after the discount. So 977. 972. Was finally able to find a Angel Timeless variant. So he was the one X-Men I was missing. And this is X Factor 4 for those who might be keeping track, but it had $5 on it, which was cover price. And I thought, because he said that new books did not count in the half off, but he said, that one's been out a few months, I'll go ahead and give you half off on that one too. So Unity 24, Unity 25. And I'm just a sucker for these chromium covers. Awesome Casada artwork there. $1.50, couldn't pass it up. Archer and Armstrong this is the one shot for the 1%. So for not the last series, but the one before that, some of the evil bads were the 1%, is what they called them. They wore these bull masks like the Wall Street. And so they Valiant also had these cutout masks. You can see the little white dots where you put a little string or whatever, and then you can cut out the mask there. There's some errors that is not perforated, but this one's perforated, and so picked that one up. That was kind of cool. Also got Turok Son of Stone 85. And I was really happy to pick this up. Now this is a Adventure Zone from Acclaim. It's like a little book. And they had Acclaim made, is like a little digest comic books here. And Acclaim did 3 or 4 of these things. And this one was for Ninjak. And I almost pulled the trigger on this thing last night on eBay, because there's one pretty cheap. So it's not an expensive book. It's just one you just don't run across all the time. And I was able to pick that up for $2.50. Then we got Ninjak 24. Again, it's an homage to some movie poster. I can't remember. And then we got 26. And then we also got Shadow Man number 11. This is the 8-bit covers that Valiant was doing for all their titles. You see how it's kind of very pixelated. He's running across there, kind of like Sonic the Hedgehog almost. And pretty cool, pretty cool. And so that was it. So, it is, I say it's a small haul. It was a lot of books. But we went through them pretty quickly. I did finally have something released from the USPS Dungeon. Eternal Warrior number 1 Gold Edition, signed by Greg Pak. So this one's been sitting in Memphis, which is only 4 hours away from me, since the 21st. So 5 days ago. I understand that Christmas was in the middle of that, so that was some of the deal. But this actually was fortunate that I got this one, because I had already bought and paid for another Eternal Warrior that was not signed, that was a little more expensive. And the person on eBay contacted me and said, hey, I think I already sold this book. I don't have it anymore. Sorry, no problem. So they refunded me, and I purchased this one instead. I think I even gave a best offer on it, so I got a little bit cheaper than what they originally intended. Awesome Clayton Crane cover there. Greg Pak on the writing and signed it. So pretty cool. Glad to have that in the PC. And so tell me what you think about my pickups. Tell me what you're picking up. It seems that as of late for me, I'm kind of culling down that new comic book list. It's funny how comic books are going up in price but going down on value to me, just because of one, the quality of paper, and then the quality of the writing and the quality of the drawing. But that's just me. Tell me what you think. But yeah, so So this is the stack from the shop that was not very nice to me. And then this is the stack from the shop that was. Any questions? Comic shop owners out there, in this day and age where eBay is just a few clicks away, you need to be doing more now than ever before to make sure that you are pulling your customer, the one with money, the one that you want to, it's not the kid that wants to put their grimy little hands on every wall book just to say they held it for once. This is somebody that's walking in the store that has the means to buy and willingness to pull the trigger. So when people like myself walk into the shop, You ain't got to roll the red carpet out, but I do ask that you are helpful. So, I mean, I was looking for Star Wars Marvel books at the other shop. So, Star Wars, the original Marvel series, I only need like 26 to complete that set. And they're like, yeah, he's got some in the back. Okay, I wasn't asking for my health. I wasn't just asking because I was curious and nosy. I was actually asking because I was interested in purchasing. But hey, you know what? Don't worry about it. Matter of fact, because it wasn't just that one conversation. There was a couple of conversations leading up to that. And had I not gotten what I feel like was such a good deal on these, I would have walked out of there. If it was just something like from the dollar bin or something like that, I would just say, hey man, tell you what, just want to leave it all with you. How about that? And picked up those boards and bags elsewhere too. So, but that's what it is. And as I've gotten older and tried to be more patient with these people, you never know what they're going through. I'm guessing, just me personally, because as I pulled out of the driveway and went to drive down the road, he was outside smoking a cigarette. So I'm thinking he was much more interested in that nicotine fix. I can tell that he was not the owner, because the owner, I'm sure, would have been more accommodating. Just a guess. If you have skin in the game, you seem to be that way. But yeah, you live and you learn. I just won't go back to that shop. Because it doesn't matter how good your values are, there's still plenty of shops, whether they're online, IG, YouTube, eBay, whatever, that I don't have to visit the brick and mortar store. I drove 2 hours and I come to your store. The least you could do would be accommodating and answering questions. But again, it's America. You can do whatever you want to the public, and I can go and spend my money wherever I want. So I spent way more money at the other shop, and I won't be spending any more money at your shop in the future. Your personal opinion and mine as well. So, but that's what it is. Tell me what you think in the comments down below. Also down below, there's going to be a link to where you can learn how to enter to win a X-Men 4 first appearance of Scarlet Witch in our 750 subscriber giveaway. So we are fastly approaching that 750 mile marker. So currently at the time of this taping, we are at 679 subscribers. So we have gained like 70 subscribers in 2 weeks. For a big channel, not so much. That is a lot for a little channel like mine. So thank you for those of you who have subscribed. And I also indicated that if I was to reach 700 before January 1, then I would be doing some additional giveaways. So keep that in mind. Shout out the channel and to your friends, your family, those you don't really like. It doesn't really matter. And click the link below to find out how you can enter to win that X-Men 4. It's very simple. There's several different ways you can enter to win, and it could be yours when we hit that 750 mile marker. So I do appreciate each and every one of you. Hopefully everybody's staying safe. Hopefully some of you got out there and then after Christmas Day and was able to pick up some cool books at some good prices. Until next time, keep reading and keep collecting. Adios.